How we doing today? Not like for real. Let me know how we doing today. Good morning. Good morning. My week is officially over. It's 7:43 on the dot. Like I said, I do all my shit before New York, so I'm in and out like 5:30 till about 8 ish. Well, before eight. Y'all saw my last trade at 8. We're done doing those. So I figured I would just run through my trades for the week. It was actually a really good week. I got my curve back going in the right direction, and good week though. Really based off of rules, like just rule following. I think all of my trades were planned for really well, and I mean, yeah, it's just me really trusting my process day in and day out. So I'm gonna just go through all of these. Actually, it's only seven, which is way better. I remember a couple months ago, I might have been taking about five, six in a day, and like on paper, I would have thought they all look good, but no shot. Now I'm being a lot more patient, a lot more picky with what I'm taking. But so oil was my first trade this week. I like it. I was a fan of it. Had my double demand block. Got to move to break even. Matter of fact, this was the one. It was supposed, in my opinion, I was supposed to hit it. Like it ended up turning around literally from there. Cause I mean, I'm looking for 1 to 3. Like this is gonna happen. I'm planning for this. Cause I don't wanna. I quit trying to like manage with bursts and stuff. I figured I ended up actually leaving too much money on the table. So like sometimes it'll get to like 1 or 2 R, and I'm trying to place my stop loss. I'm trailing my stop loss under the wick, and I ain't like doing that. Plus, also I needed to fix TP because of Apex little equity rule. Which I realized that shit had been fucking me, like absolutely fucking me. But I mean, if this is the worst part about the fixed TP, then I mean, so be it. It's whatever. But I can live with that. And then we went. I traded oil back to back, so I had another one. This was my first trade. Oh, this was on my live trade on the YouTube video. But I mean, same thing. I got my double demand block. Was able to move to BE on this. Damn, was it? I don't got it. But basically, yeah. This was a good one too. Just got the paid for the little fees and stuff. Gold. This was my winner, little winner from the live on Tuesday as well. So, um, typically I'm kind of looking for the double demand block. I got it. It was on the 30 second. It just looked a little. It looked a little different than this because I don't got the seconds charts on TradeOvate. But this ended up being a good trade. Ended up winning for me. So like I be super happy with the 1 to 3. I don't care what happens after that. I just leave that for somebody else's problem. So one of my notes there was way to follow the plan. Um, Russell, this is my baby right here. So on Wednesday, I actually kind of took back to back trades at 7:12 and 7:15, both sells. So funny story about me, I want to see everything look like a buy. So even like when it sells and this, like you got my red candles going up, I invert the chart just to, I don't know. This is just kind of how I learned everything was buying. So I don't know. This is what I look for. But this was a good one. I got my entry, and so I'm done. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm done doing. I never really wanted to be in the market around 8 or at 8 o'clock, just because that's when the securities markets open and shit just gets super liquid for no reason. For me, it does not help me out by any means because I'm trading from a lower time frame. So like these moves are gonna happen. So I just ended up closing. That's the only reason I got a 1.5 on that. So I made 810. Nasdaq was the kind of, I mean, basically same trade. They was a sell as well. Um, Originally I wanted this to be my first block, and I was gonna use this as my second block, but this stop because I only used. All right, so with each of my trades, I want to risk one. I want to risk $500 per trade. So Nasdaq, I think this ended up being this just was gonna be a way too big of a stop loss. Like it was well over 100 ticks, and that's too much for me. So I had dropped down. I ended up entering this on the 30 second. So I let this be my first block, this be my second block. I threw my stop loss under the 20 MA and just let it run. Same thing. I think I've moved to break even pretty quick on this. Meaning like just taking my risk off the table, and then just let it run after that. Ended up hitting me at 1 to 3, so I got my winner on that. Silver. This was yesterday's trade, so I be like, come to the end of the week if if I already hit my goal, which is it's honestly for right now it's just 5R. I want to get 5R every week. I'm not gonna say that's gonna happen, but on average, I want that to happen so that I can hit because my monthly target I want 20R every month. That probably won't happen either, but if I could aim toward that, then yeah, I'm gonna be in a good spot because I mean when you risk 20R being okay, I risk 500 per trade, 20 times, or yeah, 20 times 500. You do the math. That's really not a bad month by any means. But I took a break even on this. I felt Silver was begging me, absolutely begging me to take this, because like I said, when I show up some days, like I'm fine waking up and not taking a single trade if nothing looks good. If nothing looks good. So I remember it being, I had said, oh yeah, I said this beforehand, just because really I was saying that based off of this V. So when in these momentum blocks, I wait for a price to get caught on one of these EMAs. So I got the 5, 10, the 20, and this wick. When it wicks, typically it's just like, okay, bet that's a sign to me that price is about to fail down and I could walk away. But I just remember it beginning to set up. So in my mind, I'm just like, okay, bet like this. If I get this right now, then bet we green. So I ended up taking that. I moved my stop to break even off of this candle. Now I'm gonna stand on my break even rule just because it's in my mind it's in my best interest just because of Apex and their drawdown rules, or just I mean prop firms in general, but especially Apex just because they just be having some bullshit going on. Like they got that equity rule. I don't know if y'all know what that mean. I kind of explained it in one of my other videos, but all it is basically like unrealized profits. They are going to count against you. So I want to limit as many losses as I can. So like this trade ended up working out just fine. Like I got stopped at break even, and that's even what I be saying. Like I'm like whatever happens next, it's somebody else's problem. I don't care. Even if it would have won, and this situation did, I don't. I'm not gonna stand around because in my opinion, it's just leaving too much up to chance. Like most of my winners don't look like this. They don't take this long. So when I was able to get to this point, I'm just like, bet, no stress, no sweat, bet, basically. So yeah, that ended up working out for me. I was happy with that. And then today was my first loss of the week, which is fine. Usually I go into every week expecting to take losses and break evens. I'm not one of those guys that need a 80-90% win rate. Like honestly, I don't. No shade toward people that have those, but like those are, in my mind, sometimes those is just like kind of a little suspicious. Like, just because you got to think, if you're so focused on winning, what does your wins really look like? Like, if you're winning 80%, 90%, in my mind, that's either you killing this shit, and I'm really not talking about you, but there's other people that focus on that 80, 90, 95% win rate, but their wins be not even 1R. Like, they might be, I don't know, saying like they'd be so happy to get a 1-to-1 and then they're risking 3R if that makes sense. Like their winners aren't bigger than their losses. So when they take that loss, they or they might not even have a stop loss. Like they might just be subjected to blowing the whole count at any given time. And I don't trade like that. I don't need to trade like that. I feel the most profitable people, like in terms of margin and stuff, they have a low win rate being like 30-40%. That's where I try to keep my shit. If my shit 30-40%, that tells me okay, bet. Because you got to think, just because I'm winning 30% of the time, that don't mean I'm losing 70. Like I have break evens. I look for break evens. What was so nice about this week is all of my trades. I was able to move all of my trades to break even, and it's not that I wait for price to, you feel me, really get to taking off to move to break even. Like I move to break even fast. I'm looking. Whenever I get in a trade, I'm looking to move to break even. Um, One thing that has really helped me is just really planning out all of my trades, and even in these. Let me just go to. I think yesterday was funny. So it's kind of what I was thinking about with silver yesterday. All right, so usually every day I start every day looking at gold. Gold's my favorite pair, of course. Why wouldn't it be? But at the same time, it's just like, okay, I understand I got other markets to trade. So if this isn't kind of what I want to see, then I'm happy to look at something else. So his twin sister silver was actually looking better yesterday. So yeah, and this is like I'm doing all of these notes live, like while price is going. This is what I do. Like when I'm even on my live trading, I'm on Notion on my in this little piece, like day in and day out. This when I'm trading live, this is what I'm doing. Just planning. This helped me planning out for my trade. So, uh, yeah, I was saying I even said this beforehand. I like silver over gold. It's not as wicky, and this is also what I was saying. So like when price was down here, I was like, I know it might be feeling right now, but if it could give me a good opportunity ASAP, I would get involved. And like, look, like I'm drawing this out. This is live price. I'm like, bet, like I would literally have to see this right now if they want my money. And I did. I was like, bet. I mean, y'all are begging me to take a trade, so yeah, I'm gonna take it. I ain't scared. I'm not scared. Got entered uh this oil. So I mean it don't matter. Basically every pair I look at, I try to get in here, just kind of share my thoughts and see how shit be playing out. So what was pretty cool about this, I drew this out yesterday, being I don't know how to tell. What's today? Today's the 10th. Well, this being the okay. Y'all just gotta trust me. Y'all gotta trust me. I drew this out yesterday, and then so oil. Keep the mental note. Keep the mental note. Because when I got on today, that's exactly how the shit played out. Um, and not saying like my analysis don't gotta be right every single time. Most of the time it's not. But also most of the time if it's not right, then I'm not taking a trade. Like that just means what I wanted to see didn't happen. So this ended up happening from oil. Very good delivery from yesterday into last night. So when I had got on this morning, but this time, because I put this out, I don't know what time this was. Oh, you can see the time. Oh, okay. So yeah, I was on here about 6 o'clock this morning. I'm just like, yeah, it's way too extended. And I classify extension basically by counting these blocks up before failure. So I really only want to get entered in 3, maybe 4 if it's not too high. I felt like this was a strong ass move from the third block that in my mind I don't know. I feel like entering that next block because I count these by price touching, coming back to the MAs and touching it. So by that point, it was too late for me. And Nasdaq, yeah, this shit looked horrible today. So like, that's my thing. It's just like I have no reason to even force anything on this. I'll just wait. Just wait. So that's me using my higher time frames to keep me out of price. Just kind of, yeah. I mean, just basically just kind of marking everything. These be my analyses. They don't have to happen like this by any means, but it's more so like if y'all want my money, y'all want me to put my risk behind this. I need something out of y'all, and if I don't see it, I'm not trading. Literally not trading. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's about it. I covered everything I kind of wanted to talk about. Let's show y'all the results. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I ain't got nothing to hide. This ain't no screenshot. Like this is real. All this shit real. Yeah, I'm hold up. Matter of fact, let me go to the down for the week. So the trades, the number of trades be inflated, but like the profit and losses, that's what be accurate. Like I ain't take 2 losses. I only took the one. Now, I mean it was for 450, but yeah, I had 2 wins plus the 8. So I had 3 wins. I had 2 3R wins plus the 1.5. So end up being about 900. What else? And so I got my second account too. I have this. They keep doing it to me. I keep forgetting to cancel my subscription. So, you know, I mean, I'm gonna trade it now. I'm done over leveraging on this. I learned the hard way. I'm very hard headed, so it took me a little bit. But now instead of risking 400 or 500 on the 50K, because you only can lose 2,500. So, you know, with taking that plus like the equity rule, because think about it too, like the trade that came back on oil, I was up at one point. I was up like 1,400, 12 or 13 or 1,400. I don't know how much it actually was, but like when I came back to break even, that's basically me losing that, and that's what the equity rule mean, bro. That's what I'm saying. Apex, bro, they be on that. They be on the bullshit. They be on the bullshit. I don't know another firm that does that, but you feel me? You just got to be great. You got to be great, bro. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of none of that shit. So I'm now a $300 trader on the 50K, which is cool. I can fuck with that. So I hit my one to three, got 900, and lost today because I took the same. I like backed these trades with these were like I've talked about all of these trades. One of them was go back. One of them was the Russell trade this week. Like when I like the that was my winner. The Russell trade was my winner. And then yeah, my or look, I took a gold break even. That was yeah for my live trade. So the trade that stopped me out, or that the trade that should have stopped me out, I felt like, and I thought I lost. I ended up taking the break even on this account just because I think I got a little bit higher entry just from the slippage, but that's okay. I moved both to break even. So this one broke even, the other one won, and then I took silver yesterday. Did I? I think right. Let me just confirm so y'all know I ain't lying. Silver break even yesterday. Yeah, I took that on this as well. But yeah, man. And then go back to 150K. Always a good week. Always a good week. Like I said, I mean, I'm posting these regardless. Like I was gonna post this regardless if I made money or not this week. Like I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, of course, I want to make money, but I hope I have a couple weeks where it's like, nah, like I lose too. And that's what I'm trying to be. I'm just trying to be super transparent with all of this. So, like I said, really good week in the office, man. Just for trusting my rules, trust your rules and yourself. Go be great.